Here's the review of the Liebherr LTM 1200 made by Conrad. It's a 5-axle 250 ton crane. Start with the outriggers. The outriggers are all plastic except for this metal screw or cylinder. The telescope in and out. It's 2-stage. It's 5-axle, so all 5 turn. The 2 in the back are linked together, and then the 3 in the front are linked together. The cab, it's got some detail, not a lot, but you know, I like it. Cab's got some detail too. Cab tilts up for when you're reaching at high distances, or at high capacity, or whatever. The counterweight. Counterweights are all individual, and they do come off. I don't know the mount, but I do know for a fact that each weight weighs 12 tons, and the counterweight tray weighs about 12 tons too. The tray is on the truck, on the crane, like so, and it's got the little thing in there, so when the boom comes down, the cylinder ends up over here somewhere. But since I try to make my dives to scale in videos, so when I do a video, the tray does come off, because in New York City, the cranes have to take their trays off. It has to be as light as possible. All the weights go on the crane, like so. I don't really like the cheek weights, so I try to keep them off. All the weights have lifting lugs. That right there. They're all individual, as you can see. The only ones that don't have the lifting lugs are the cheap weights, whatever you want to call it. The weights on the side of the counterweight. It's not cut out right there. But let me just put it back on quickly. Hold on 1 second. There is a lot of plastic on the crane. The wheel hubs, the lights, the mirrors, the pins to hold it. The sheaves are also plastic too. So is the drum. There's a fair amount of cable in it, but I had to replace it because mine only came with a little bit. So I don't have enough to put the whole boom out and have enough to come down with a regular block, not parted. It's got the focus camera. It's got the diamond plate texture with the little ladders right there on both sides. Ladders on the side over here. In this compartment, doesn't open, but if you can see, the compartment right there, there's usually a battery box. On this crane, in real life, over here, there's a hatch door and the headache block, which is this block here. That says Liebherr on it. Would usually sit inside there. So, if there was a compartment, but there's not. So. Both sides of the crane. Whoa! Sorry about that. I almost fell. Both sides of the crane are the same. The outriggers are off. They're called staggered. This one goes this way, this one goes this way, so they end up next to each other. It is I think it's a 6-stage telescoping boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's a 6-stage. There's a problem with mine. After I get to the last boom, hold on, I'll show you in a second. Like the second to last boom, they don't want to stay up. See, they just want to fall. I don't know how to fix that. So if anyone has any ideas, please tell me. Comment on it. Sorry, house is a mess. It has a luffing jib, a pinned luffing jib. It's a cool luffing jib. I kind of like this one. These pins right here can come off, and this piece here. Hold on 1 second. Let me just get it out. This piece right here is a 3-part block. Three sheaves right there. It'll just fold out and you pin it right there, but it stows away like that. I have 2 extensions in it that come with the model. You can configure it almost any way you want, except the stinger, which is this part here. You can take this pin out like so, and you can run the block through there. And this will fold on the side. But I'm not going to show you that. I just showed you it, but I can't really do it because I already have the hook on, so. It's a really tall crane. I think it's about 3 feet. Like right now, I think it's like 2.5, 3 feet tall. This is where the the jib stows on the side. These 2 sections come out, and that folds away on there, and it goes on here, and then it lays in there. It luffs too. Hold on 1 second. You can luff from 0 degrees, 0 degrees meaning here 0, to 25 or 24, and then hold on 1 second, to 40. I think it's 42 degrees. But that's with the boom at 80 degrees back, which is as far back as it can go. And my model, when it came with these pins here. See right there, the pin. And my pins were like broken in half, so they were like half that. And you're supposed to have the pin go all the way through here, like that. This is the only one. There's only like 1 or 2 of them that were full size, but they're supposed to go through. So I had to make pins out of metal, like metal stuff. So I like these better. I used paper clips at first, but then they got too fiddly, and the boom started having a really bad deflection in the jib, so I didn't really like it. I can extend some sections, but I'm only limited because of the ceiling height. Hold on 1 second. I can only go 3-ish. Yeah, 3. I only got 3 sections, and that it is pretty high. I can only do a few sections. Well, 4 sections. This headache block, if you're wondering where I got it from, when I got 1300 Luffer jib wings or whatever you want to call it, I got that block with it, so I like that hook on it. But this is the hook that came with the model. It's a 3-sheave hook, if you can see. I don't really like it that much because the sheaves are all together, so I just use it as a headache block. Really big headache block. On the model, these sheaves are all individual. The only thing that's stupid is they put the same amount of sheaves on the top and bottom of the head. So I need to find new rope for this crane because I stole rope off the LTM 11200 luffing jib kit. So if you guys know where to get the string, please comment. I'd like to know because I don't even know what it's called or where you can get it. But I'd like to know. There's the LTM 1200. Oh, sorry. Also, keep forgetting this. Over here in the back is the drum. Is a bin. Basically a bin for my heavy block. My block. I believe it's Conrad's 5-sheave block. This is usually the one that comes with the AC 500-2. So that usually sits like right in there like that. Usually there's some crap in there, but usually it'll sit just like that. Also, if you guys are wondering, just put the camera down. If you guys are wondering, I just bought a Terex D-Mag AC 500-2, and I should be getting that within 9 days. So May 11th. So May 4th or 11th, it would come because it's coming from Italy. I couldn't really find it on any sites like 3000 Toys or DHS Diecast or anything like that. I'm looking for the Luffer jib. If you guys can help, please give me a site where you can find it, because I really want the luffing jib. So guys have any idea where to get it, please comment. Please rate the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.